Good morning, you guys. My name is Brittany and welcome to my channel. This is where I'll share with you everything that I know about health, fitness, nutrition, and how I live a healthy, balanced lifestyle while working full-time as an ICU nurse. So if you like this kind of stuff, then hit that subscribe button down below and the little bell notification icon so you don't miss any future videos with me. Also hit that like button because it'll really help support my channel. And also you can find me on Instagram at Free2Be-Fit, where I post a bunch of my home workouts that you can try at home with just your own body weight, no extra equipment needed, and they're super fun and effective. So I really recommend you trying them, especially during this quarantine. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, you guys, so in honor of this first video, I thought I would show you everything that I eat in a day. I'll take you through my day today and I'll show you what I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, any snacks that I have in between. I have a nice little recipe for lunch and dinner I'll show you too. So P.S. I don't eat any gluten and I don't eat any dairy as prescribed by my naturopath for hormone balance. I also just try to eat whole foods, nutrient-dense foods. I don't track my calories or macros either. I used to pretty extensively, and now I just listen to my body. I eat when I'm hungry, I stop when I'm full. I do know about how many macros and calories are in foods because I did it for so long a couple years ago. I tracked for so long, so I kind of know my portion sizes, but for now I just listen to my body. And yeah, that's how I'm currently eating right now. First thing I do in the morning is I drink water. I hate drinking cold water in the morning because where I live it's always cold in the morning. So what I do is I fill up a jar with filtered water and I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes just so that it's warm. And then I cut a lemon in half, which I've already done. And then I squeeze a half a lemon into my water, which I will do right now. So I have my squeezer here. I don't know if you can see this very well. I have you guys up on a tripod, but I will squeeze this in here. And then, most important part is the straw. And now, I always use a straw to drink water. For some reason, straws make it a lot easier to drink water for me. And I've heard that from a few different people too. So if you haven't tried it before, try it. So I'm gonna enjoy this and drink all of this, and then I'll meet you back here when I make my coffee. It's coffee time, my favorite time of the day. So I just brewed coffee here. This is not all for me, it's also for my husband too. So I wanted to show you guys, first of all, what coffee beans I use. This is from Trader Joe's. It's an organic, fair trade, whole bean. And it is important that you buy organic coffee beans because they are heavily sprayed with pesticides if you don't. So fun fact there. I also put in my coffee these two things I wanted to show you. This dairy-free half and half because I am dairy-free. I found this a few weeks ago. I have tried, I feel like, hundreds of different dairy-free coffee creamers, and this one I found tastes the most like actual half and half. Before I went dairy-free last year, I just put half and half all the time in my coffee, and this really does taste like half and half. So I like this a lot. I also put this in my coffee. I put a serving of Vital Proteins collagen powder, and it's extra protein that you can have in the morning, which is really nice. I do buy this one at Costco because the price is really good at Costco. I really have not found a cheaper price online or any other store. So Costco, if you have a Costco by you can buy this. And that's about it. So I'm going to make my coffee and then show you what put my cup on our little food scale. If you don't have a food scale, they're pretty inexpensive on Amazon. And they're really nice because you don't need like tablespoons or anything like that to measure it out. I don't normally weigh out my food, but I like my coffee like very particular. So I'm going to measure out or weigh out like 60 mLs or so. This is a big coffee cup, so that's about right. Okay, and then after that, I pour my coffee in. There you go. And then I'll show you what the Vital Proteins powder looks like. And it mixes really, really well. That's why I like to mix it in my coffee. It does tasteless, it doesn't have any taste to it. And and I just put 1 scoop in for now, and then if I go back and make some more coffee, I'll put in a 2nd scoop. But it's really good for your hair, skin, and nails. I really recommend that you take some collagen protein in the morning. Okay. So I'm never hungry in the morning, but I'm about to work out, so I want something small to eat as a pre-workout. So I've been really liking these protein bars that I found at Trader Joe's. They are gluten-free, dairy-free, organic. They have 14 grams of protein in them. Yeah, so this is a really nice like pre-workout snack slash my breakfast, because like I said, I'm never hungry in the morning. And then I will have lunch after I work out. It's about 10 in the morning, and this is a good time for me to work out in the morning on my days off. So I will see you in the next clip. I'm going to enjoy this. I am in my garage, which is where our home gym is, and it's also known as Thunderdome. I will give you a tour of our home gym in a future video. Maybe it'll be the next video, I'm not quite sure yet. But in the next video, I'll give you a tour of all of the ins and outs of our garage gym, what equipment we have, what equipment I recommend you getting if you want a home gym, if you're just starting off with basic home equipment. And so now I am gonna do my workout. Today is shoulder day, so that'll be fun. And I will see you back in the kitchen for lunch. It's lunchtime. It's about 1 p.m. Actually, it's right at 1 p.m. on the dot. I'm gonna make a salad. So I'm gonna show you how I make my salad. And this salad I make on my work days too. So I am excited to show you. What I do is I use 2 different kinds of bagged lettuce, and they're both from Trader Joe's. I get this one, it's Power of the Greens. It's got spinach, chard, kale combinations. This is really nice. And then I really love arugula, so I put arugula in it as well. So I do those first. And I put quite a bit in there, big handful, like that. And then I do arugula on top. I love arugula. Bunch of it on top, just like that. This is a very easy, simple salad, which I love. Okay. And then in my salad, I love sweeten it, some sweet things. So my go-to are these cherries, also from Trader Joe's. They're unsweetened, there's nothing added, it's just cherries. So I sprinkle a few of them on top. I don't know why, but I really like something sweet in the salad, like sweet salty combination. So after I put some cherries on there, I'm gonna put a little bit of sunflower seeds. Also, I do like a little bit of crunch in my salad. I'm kind of like a texture person when it comes to food, so I love crunchy. These are sunflower seeds. I'm just gonna sprinkle a few on top. I am doing something called seed cycling right now, and I don't know if you've heard of it, but if you haven't, it's something where like the first 2 weeks of your cycle you eat a certain type of seed, and then the last 2 weeks of your cycle you eat a different type of seed. So I'm on my last 2 weeks of my cycle, so I eat raw sunflower seeds, about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds, and I eat sesame seeds also. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a salad dressing. That's my go-to with tahini, and all tahini is, if you don't know what it is, it's just crushed up sesame seeds. So I'm gonna show you how to make the dressing next to the salad. So I don't really measure things out very much, but again, I use my food scale so I don't have to get tablespoons out. So I use about 2 tablespoons of this tahini, which is about a serving. So I'm gonna zero out my scale. I'm gonna switch it to grams, and I want about 30 grams of tahini. So we'll spoon this out here. And do a little more. Okay, that's about right. And tahini is kind of bitter, so I don't like it on its own, but I really love it in combination with certain spices and flavorings. So I'll show you what I do. Next, I add about a half a lemon to the dressing. Okay, that's good. All right, half a lemon done. So lemon and tahini combined makes the mixture super thick, so I like to mix it first, and you'll see the lemon really does thicken up the tahini. See? I don't know why it does that. If anybody knows why, let me know. Okay, there we go. Actually, yeah, I still need the food scale. I'm gonna zero this out again because I want about a teaspoon of honey. I use this stuff called Manuka honey, and I also get this from Trader Joe's. As you can tell, we do a lot of Trader Joe's shopping. This, Manuka honey, if you don't know what this is it's got a lot of probiotics to it. Really, it helps your immune system, actually boosts your immune system. So I like to use Manuka honey over just regular honey, but you can use regular honey too. So this will really kind of sweeten up the dressing. So I want, if you're using a food scale, I want about 10 grams of Manuka honey, which is about a teaspoon or so. Okay, so that's good. And now I can take that off the food scale. I'm gonna add some apple cider vinegar and about a tablespoon or so, just a little splash. Okay, and that'll give it some acidity to the dressing. When you're making a dressing at home, you wanna keep in mind to add a little bit of like acidity from, you can use apple cider vinegar, you can use rice wine vinegar, you can use cooking wine to have some acidity to your dressing. And then you also want some sweetness and you want some saltiness. So we just added the sweet and the vinegar. Okay, that looks good. Now we're gonna add some spices. I like garlic powder and onion powder to basically all of my sauces and dressings that I make. And I eyeball this, but you can use, it's about a half teaspoon or so of garlic powder, half teaspoon or so of onion powder. And then I do some pepper, fresh black pepper. And then of course, lastly, salt. And it's about, I wanna say, half teaspoon or so of salt. And I just ran out, look at that. And we will combine it again. Now I'm gonna add water to this, and you can, I add as much water as I need to make it more liquidy so I can spread it over the salad easier. Okay, great. So this is looking really good. Okay, this looks good. So I just like to taste it a little bit, make sure, yeah, that's really good actually, that's perfect. Okay, so this is the consistency that you want. See how it's more of like a liquidy dressing? Okay. And then I'm not gonna pour it over the salad yet. For protein, a lot of times for work, I will put chicken on my salad. I'll put some sort of like protein. Occasionally, I don't normally eat soy, but you can put tofu on your salad for protein. But normally my go-to is some sort of a meat like chicken thighs, chicken breast, even like ground beef. Put on your salad and then put the dressing over it. But for today, I just don't feel like meat. So I'm gonna make protein pancakes, which I will show you. So now with my salad for protein, I'm gonna make protein pancakes because I want a little bit of sweetness with my salad. And I have a huge sweet tooth, so I love these protein pancakes. This is what I've been currently using. I got this at Costco. I'm not keto, but I love the ingredients. It's gluten-free, dairy-free. It's got almond flour as the main ingredient. So, and it's got 9 grams of protein in a serving. So I combined this with protein powder, and I don't have a protein powder that I love that I've found yet. I just got this one at Costco because it was on sale. So I just do a half a serving of protein powder mixed in with the pancake mix. So I'm gonna do that right now. And then I just do a serving of this. So I'm gonna do the food scale again, but if you don't have a food scale, just do a half a cup of the pancake mix. And you can use any pancake mix. I just really like this one. It's about 35 grams. So I'll take a little bit out here. Okay. And then I'm gonna do about a scoop of protein powder in here. And yeah, like I would say like 20 grams. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna actually turn this light on here above the stove so you can see. Okay. Pan's heating up. I'm gonna spray it with my avocado cooking spray. Again, Costco has the best price on this stuff. I love this stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna put some water. I'll be right back. And I want the consistency a little bit liquidy, but not too liquidy, so that's pretty good. I also like my pancakes pretty sweet, so I forgot. I'm gonna go in here and get some stevia liquid. And I love cinnamon. I'm gonna add cinnamon to this too. Ground cinnamon. Okay. So I just put a shot of the stevia in there. About, I don't know, half teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm gonna combine that. Okay. Okay, here we go. And then I let this cook for 2 minutes, about 2 minutes on each side. Tip on pancakes, especially when they're protein pancakes, they tend to be kind of dry. So I actually spray a little bit of cooking spray on top of them before I flip them over, and that way they really don't stick. Of course, you gotta lick the bowl. It's like the rule, you know? It's like the rule after. Flipped them over. They look done. Turn off the heat. Got my pancakes. They look delicious. I'm gonna come over here. So I use agave nectar instead of maple syrup to put on the pancakes because agave is a little bit lower on the glycemic index, so it's not going to spike your blood sugar like maple syrup does. Also, I find it sweeter than maple syrup, so I use less of it. Okay, we're ready to eat. I'm going to pour my dressing over my salad here, just like so, and drizzle a little bit of agave, just a little bit. Okay, and we're ready to eat. Really good, really, really good. That's very good. Let's try these babies. That's very good. Got back from our bike ride. It's about 5:40 in the evening. So we are gonna have baked potatoes tonight and ground beef and some, I think, I have zucchini in the fridge. So that's what we're gonna have tonight. It's Sunday night, and that's what we normally have on Sunday night. So I'll show you how I do it. How I bake my potatoes is I preheat the oven on 425. And then you saw that I've already scrubbed and washed my potatoes. So what I do next is I take some extra virgin olive oil and coat the potatoes. Of course, I've already poked holes in the potatoes too. So this is how I do it. Like that. And then with my left hand, I spread around the oil. Like this. Okay. And then after that, take your sea salt. Let's see if I can open that. All right, there we go. And then you just sprinkle it on there. You want to do both sides. Just like that. Okay, and then you'll pop them in the oven for, these ones are medium size, so about an hour or so. After about 50 minutes, then I'll check on them and see if they're done. Okay, so the potatoes are almost done. There's about 3 minutes left. So I'm gonna start cutting up the zucchini. And I wanted to show you how I cut my zucchini. I cut off the ends first. Ignore the laundry in the background, okay? I thought about turning it off, but the laundry's almost done, so. Okay, so I cut the ends in half, or I cut the ends off. And then I slice my whole zucchini in half like this. And then I start chopping it like so. I like my zucchini, I don't like it thinly sliced because zucchini, if you cook it for too long, it will get soggy, and I hate soggy zucchini. So cut it like this, kind of in bigger cubes, so they look like this. And then, so my pans are heating up right now, so I'm gonna finish chopping up this, and then I will show you how I do the meat. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys, got my glass of wine because whenever I cook, which is like most days, I have to have a glass of wine. I don't know why, but I always like having just a glass of wine when I cook. So I have to show you because I have to show you everything I eat today. So I'm almost done cutting this up, and then we'll move on to the meat. So this is the ground beef we get, Trader Joe's, of course. How did you guess? Got 2 of them, so we have leftovers for lunches. I get the 85% lean, 15% fat, and it's 100% grass-fed, which I always get beef 100% grass-fed. It is way healthier for you. So that's what I do. So I'm gonna put these both pounds in the frying pan. When I cook them, I add about 4 tablespoons of this taco seasoning to the ground beef. I get this at Costco. And it really does flavor the ground beef very nicely. So I'm going to do this, and I will see you in the next clip. For my bedtime snack, I am having about a serving, so about 2 tablespoons of this nutso almond butter. It has a bunch of seeds in it, and they're all organic. I get this big jar at Costco for like $8, so it's a really good price. And I'm having some dried figs with that, which seems really weird, but don't knock it till you try it. I really highly recommend you trying this. Also get these at Costco, these dried figs. Dried figs are super sweet, and so mixed with the nut butter, it's a really tasty bedtime snack / treat. So I hope you liked this full day of eating, and that will conclude everything that I ate today. So that will conclude the video, you guys. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you had fun watching it. Remember to hit that like button because it will really support my channel. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next one. And remember to always be kind to yourself.